Ciao a tutti, sono Prof Gisli, benvenuti sul mio canale. In part 1 and 2, we have learnt the Italian alphabet and letter sounds A to O. In this lesson, we will focus on the sounds of the remaining letters, P to Z. Pronti? Let's practice letter sounds. Ascoltate. P, pane. Ripetete. P, pane. P, pane. A few words about letter Q now. Q is pronounced as K, so it has the same sound as hard Chi. But unlike letter Chi, it only ever appears in letter clusters where it is followed by vowel U plus vowels A, E, I, O. Therefore, the resulting sounds are qua, que, qui, quo. So, as you can see, vowel U in this case is always pronounced. For English-speaking learners, the two clusters which might be tricky to pronounce are que and qui, which are often mispronounced as ke and ki. So pay extra attention when you come across these sound combinations and always pronounce them as que and qui. And here are some words where qua, que, qui, quo appear. So we have quadro, questo, quinto, quota. But there's something else you should know about letters Q and Chi sharing the same K sound. Let's take two words for example, one starting with Q, quota, and one starting with Chi, cuore. You can see that, although the spelling is different, the sound quo in quota and quo in cuore are the same. There are a few words like these in Italian, and there is no rule which allows you to know beforehand which of the two letters Q or Chi you should use. So the only way is to actually learn the words. But don't worry, you don't have to learn them right now. Now let's practice the pronunciation of words beginning with letter Q. Ascoltate. K, quadro. Ripetete. K, quadro. K, quadro. Ascoltate. K, quercia. Ripetete. K, quercia. K, quercia. Ascoltate. K, quinto. Ripetete. K, quinto. K, quinto. Ascoltate. K, quota. Ripetete. K, quota. K, quota. To understand how to pronounce R in Italian, let's look at this diagram. The secret to a correct pronunciation is to leave enough space between the tongue and the palate. This will allow the air to flow and force the tip of the tongue to vibrate against the front part of the palate. For the vibration to happen, though, the tip of the tongue must not touch the front teeth, because that way it will not vibrate. I know it all sounds complicated, and it might take some time and practice to master it, but don't be discouraged. Keep trying and you'll get there. Ascoltate. R, rana. Ripetete. R, rana. R, rana. Ascoltate. R, pera. Ripetete. R, pera. R, pera. Letter S in Italian can be voiceless and sound like S as in soap, or it can be voiced and sound like Z as in zoo. It is voiceless in 4 cases: when it is the first letter of a word, as in sole, when it comes before consonants C, F, P, Q and T, as in the word scopa, if it comes after a consonant, as in borsa, or if it is a double consonant, as in the word asso. Whereas it is voiced in 2 cases: if it is between 2 vowels, as in the word rosa, or if it is followed by consonants B, D, G, L, M, N, R and V. An example would be the word smalto. We will now practice voiceless and voiced S, but we'll leave out double consonants because we'll cover them in the next lesson. Ascoltate. S, sole. Ripetete. S, sole. S, sole. Ascoltate. S, scopa. Ripetete. S, scopa. S, scopa. Ascoltate. S, borsa. Ripetete. S, borsa. S, borsa. Ascoltate. Z, rosa. Ripetete. Z, rosa. Z, rosa. Ascoltate. Z, smalto. Ripetete. Z, smalto. Z, smalto. Ascoltate. T, torta. Ripetete. T, torta. T, torta. Ascoltate. U, uva. Ripetete. U, uva. U, uva. Ascoltate. V, vaso. Ripetete. V, vaso. V, vaso. As for letter Z, it can be pronounced in 2 ways: Z as in bats and D as in dads. Z has a voiceless sound Z in 4 cases: when it comes before vowel pairs ia, ie, io, as in spazio; when it comes after consonant L, as in calza; in words ending in anza and enza, as in vacanza; or when it is a double consonant, although not in all cases. Whereas Z is pronounced as a voiced consonant, as Z, in 2 cases: if it is the first letter of a word, as in zebra, or if it is a double consonant. I will not go over double consonants right now as they will be discussed in the next lesson. Ascoltate. Z, spazio. Ripetete. Z, spazio. Z, spazio. Ascoltate. Z, calza. Ripetete. Z, calza. Z, calza. Ascoltate. Z, vacanza. Ripetete. Z, vacanza. Z, vacanza. Ascoltate. Z, zebra. Ripetete. Z, zebra. Z, zebra. Let's go over the sounds we've learned today. Q is pronounced as K. R is pronounced as R. S has two sounds, one voiceless, S, and one voiced, Z. T is pronounced as T. U is pronounced as U. V is pronounced as V. And finally, Zeta has two sounds, one voiceless, Z, and one voiced, Z. On a side note, letter S can have a third sound when it is combined with consonant Chi in front of certain vowels to form a digraph, which is a group of two letters representing one sound. But this will be discussed in part 5, so I haven't included it in this lesson. And that's all for today. Don't forget to join me for Italian Alphabet Part 4, where we'll look at double consonants and accented vowels. And if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel so you won't miss any upcoming videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Arrivederci!